Now me father was the keeper of the Eddystone Light, and he slept with a mermaid one fine night. From this union there came three, two was fishes and the other was me. Yo ho, the wind blows free, oh for a life on the rolling sea. Yo ho, the wind blows free, oh for a life on the rolling sea.
Going back 15 years, it started down in Cornwall. Surfers Against Sewage were basically formed by a group of surfers just down the coast from here who were getting sick of becoming ill from using the sea. They were noticing that they're going in the sea and they're all getting ear, nose or eye throat infections. You speak to the ones that are more serious, things like gastroenteritis, which I've had when I was a surf coach, and I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. I was just in a bed or next to a toilet for 10 days. And they're putting two and two together. Right, what do? We all surf. Is there anything else that links us all together? Not really, so let's look for some science behind that. 15 years ago, water companies, before SAS came about, it was the general practice. You pump it and you dump it into the sea, and that's fine. Governments were saying that was okay. It was what water companies were doing all across the board, across the country. When you read up on some of the science behind it, you find that there's things like a third of all male fish in the UK on an EA study are showing female traits. So you've got boy fish turning into girl fish because of the chemicals we're putting down the sink. The 100,000 mammals that die every year from entanglement and ingestion of marine litter. Things like plastic bags, when you put them in the sea, they look just like jellyfish. And you've got dolphins and whales and turtles really like to munch on a bit of jellyfish. Climate change is going to be affecting surfers in the future more and more. We'll see that there'll be more intense periods of rain, like Boscastle a couple of years ago, lots of rain over a short period of time. What happens is the sewage system's just overflowing with water, and you'll get raw sewage coming out, something called combined sewage and stormwater overflow drains. That's something that we need to look at and something that people can take charge of. I mean, climate change is a global problem, but instead of worrying about renewable energy or nuclear or whatever, we can make the first step ourselves. Boiling the kettle with just enough water in, taking a bike instead of a car, using public transport once a week, turning the TV off standby. So there's loads of little things you can do to make sure that you add to the bigger picture of making the world a little bit greener. What SS is about is actually doing something. You know, we've got the answer. Here's us doing something about the answer. Come on, you need to step up to make sure you can do it as well.